Thank you for a new day. Thank you that your compassion is renewed every morning. Great is your faithfulness and your steadfast love, O Lord. I don't know what all is going to happen today and how much I'll get done, but you do. So I give this day to you. Fill me with your Holy Spirit, Father. Energize me for your work, because you know how tired these bones are. Awaken me to the wonder of your salvation, and quicken my spirit to the reality of your work in my life. Lord, my mind is filled with creative ideas, but they're all jumbled. Holy Spirit, come and hover over my mind like you hovered over the waters at creation, and speak order out of the chaos. Help me to cease striving and to trust that you will give me all I need today to do the work you've given me to do. You will be faithful to complete the good work you've started. And as I step out into my day, I declare your sovereignty over every area of my life. I entrust myself to you and ask that you use me however you see fit. This day is yours. My body is yours. My mind is yours. Everything I am is yours. May you be pleased with me today. Amen.
Kaibigan, kung may suliranin ka, huwag mag-alala, manalangin ka. Magpakatatag, sapagkat ang buhay natin ay may pag-asa. Bagong pag-asa, andito kami, tutulong sa'yo. Kabuhayan spiritual para sa kalusugan mo. Halika na dito sa Marsa. Kaibigan, nasaan ka man, hanggat kailangan mo ng karamay o kaakbay at katuwang, sapagkat ang buhay natin ay may pag-asa. Marsa, ang bagong pag-asa. Andito kami, tutulong sa'yo. Magkabuhayan spiritual para sa kalusugan mo. Halika na, Marsa, ang bagong pag-asa. Andito kami, tutulong sa'yo. Magkabuhayan spiritual para sa kalusugan mo. Halika na.
In Masa, we always believe the divine providence of our Lord, our God, our King. Whatever you have done to the least of your brothers and sisters, you have done it for me. When I am hungry, you feed me. When I am thirsty, you give me drink. God bless you.
pag-asa. Nandito kami, tutulong sa'yo. Pagkabuhayan spiritual para sa kalusugan mo. Halika na. Masa, ang bagong pag-asa. Nandito kami, tutulong sa'yo. Pagkabuhayan spiritual para sa kalusugan mo. Halika na. Para sa kalusugan mo. Halika na. Halika na. Halika na. Dito sa masa.
Nasayod ka ba kung unsa ang masa? Nasayod ka ba kung para asa ang masa? Ang masa kasangga sa mga kabos, duulanan sa mga waytingog. Ang masa bagong pag-asa ng masa. Makamasa ka ba? Kapihan sa masa.
Ang kapihan sa masa hatod kaninyo sa Secured Bank.
Good morning mga kamasa! Today is the first Monday of May 3, 2021. Ako si Kamasang Rosalie, and since medyo dugay-dugay na ta, nga wala nag-uban dinhi sa kahanginan mga kamasa, wala ko'y co-host nga makauban karon. Solo flight matod pa. The floor is all mine. Yes, so stay tuned lang mo din ha mga kamasa while nag-enjoy mo og higop sa inyong mga kape. While maybe ang uban po siguro no na busy na karong orasa sa kusina para sa pag-prepare sa pamahaw sa ilang tagsa-tagsa ka mga pamilya. Ako kumustahon ang akong mga kamasa dinha sa atong mga kamerkaduhan diha sa Kugon Market, Carmen and Westbound Public Market. Maayong buntag. Ug sa tanan nga nagabiyahe na karong orasa, mga driver, ug sa ilang mga pasahero mag-amping mong tanan mga kamasa. Nasayod ba mo mga kamasa? The fun facts about May. May is likely named for the Roman goddess Maia, who oversaw the growth of plants. The birthstone of May, the emerald, symbolizes success and love. May was once considered a bad luck month to get married. Today, the United Nations is celebrating World Press Freedom Day. This year's theme, information as a public good, serves as a call affirm the importance of cherishing information as a public good and exploring what can be done in the production, distribution, and reception of content to strengthen journalism and to advance transparency of empowerment while leaving no one behind. Og nasayod ba mo mga kamasa, today sa atong Philippine history, May 3, 1968, Ford Automotive Assembly Plant was formally inaugurated 50 years after Ford came to the Philippines. Now, you know mga kamasa. I would like to take this opportunity to greet my family dinha sa Talakag, Bukidnon, sa akong mama ug papa, ug sa Cheng family, kang Ma'am Mary Cheng. Hi Ma'am Mary Cheng, ug kang Ma'am Alice Cheng, ug sa Tibok Cheng family, ug diha sa Polymedic Veles, sa tanan nga mga staff, kang Sir Einstein, kang Sir Joseph, kang Sir Danny Lee, maayong buntag. Thank you for watching Kapihan sa Masa. Alright? You are watching live here in Kapihan sa Masa, broadcasting live via RPN para sa Cable TV Channel 5. Ug madungog usab kita sa RPN DXKO 1368 kHz AM sa inyong mga radyo. And of course, good morning also to all our viewers watching live via Facebook streaming. Mga kamasa, ania kita sa atong ika-122 episode. Ug kung nabusog mo sa mga pagkaon nga among gi-feature for April Food Month, don't worry mga kamasa, kay padayon namo mo nga busugon sa mga hitik nga impormasyon, inspirasyon, and wisdom nga i-share sa atong invited guest karon nga episode. Month's Freedom and Responsibility. Very interesting mga kamasa. And we are humbled kay gibisita gid ta niya mismo dinhi sa atong studio. Excited na ko mga kamasa nga ila-ila siya. But before that, excited po ko sa pagpanghatag og free load para sa atong mga smart and talk and text users. Our smart communication question of the day is: unsa ang giselebrar sa United Nations karong adlaw? Is it A, Labor Day, or B, World Press Freedom Day? If you know the answer, just text to 0908-555-1693 together with your name and address to win Smart Gigaload 99. Or pwede usab mutubag pinaagi sa pag-post sa imong Facebook timeline with the hashtag Kapihan sa Masa Episode 122. The first 3 texters or viewers nga makatubag sa correct answer will be the winners. Alright, this portion is brought to you by CWS Party List, ang party list ng may puso sa mga manggagawa. Councilor Yan Lam Alam Lim, the President of Cities Liga ng mga Barangay. Secured Bank, ang bangko ng masang Pilipino. Let's pause for a short break. Ug sa akong pagbalik, atong makauban ang atong invited guest karong adlaw. We will be right back.
Kapihan sa Masa. Ang Kapihan sa Masa, gihatod kaninyo sa CWS Party List.
Matinding kalaban ng COVID.
Ayokong makahawa.
At mahawa.
Pero kailangan ko na magtrabaho.
Kaya di ako magiging pabaya.
Di matigas ang aking ulo.
Iingatan ko ang aking sarili. Para maingatan ang pamilya ko.
Ito ang ambag ko.
Ako,
Ikaw.
lahat tayo.
Sama-sama nating
Mayaangat ang bayan.
Basta't sama-sama tayo.
sa pag-ingat buhay.
Para sa ating hanap buhay.
Mas hugas iwas.
We serve halal food like randang, coffee, frap, tea, and Maranao delicacies.
Ma Kamasa, our special invited guest for today. He completed Masters in Business Management, completed academic requirement for Doctor of Management. He is a working student all throughout 7 years of college and currently enrolled in Doctor in Management at Capital University and Executive Master's Program of Pioneer Insurance and De La Salle University Center for Professional Development in Business. Most Outstanding Alumni Awardee during the Madame Lorena Rosales Outstanding Alumni Award 2010 at Capital University. He was the former president and chairman of the board of Capital University Alumni Association from 2011 to 2017, board director 2017 to 2019, and elected and re-elected as the youngest director of the Philippine Red Cross. He is the Assistant Vice President of Pioneer Insurance and Surety Corporation, a professor of Capital University Graduate School, the Chairman of Business Development Committee of Oro Chamber, also the Chairman of Rotary International District Information Communication and Technology Committee, year 2008 to 2021, and now the President-elect of Rotary Club West Cagayan de Oro. Mga Kamasa, it's an honor to have with us karong buntaga Mr. Clifford Jose G. Roa. Good morning, Sir Clifford. Maayong buntag. Thank you for gracing us this early in the morning. Kapihan sa Masa.
Good morning, Kamasa Rosalie. The honor and pleasure is mine for the opportunity to be part of your program. And maayong buntag sa tanan nato nga mga viewers live on Facebook, viewers also on Parasat Cable TV, and of course this is also live stream through the radio programs.
All right. Okay, Sir, kinsa mangyud si Clifford Jose Roa? Murag kana gusto gid mo mahibaw ano kinsa mangyud si Clifford Jose Roa? Tell us more about yourself.
First and foremost, I'd like to be known as a family man. I am a father of 2 children, Kobe and Kim Kim, and of course, my wife is Taijin. That's where I wanted to be recognized first as a family man. But of course, our service transcends beyond our family because if we are given an opportunity to serve our community and our country in our own little way, we know that we can extend those services. So one of that is, of course, serving in a Rotary Club of West Cagayan de Oro, and this is the best avenue for us also to extend, not only for me but for my family, to appreciate that there are really people who are in need, and we all have our opportunity to serve others.
Wow, very well said. And what do you look up to for inspiration or mentorship?
I always look up, being also a teacher, a professor in Capital University. You need to have additional learning each day, and in what way that keeps me motivated? It's because there are really many opportunities for us to serve, and one avenue of this is looking at our community when we visit far-flung barangays, when we visit depressed areas. That's where you realize that our knowledge, our skills that we obtain in school and in our profession might be or should be used as an advantage to make these small things a better place for those people in those communities. And I thought that is a motivation in itself, because as we are blessed with so many things, we could still be a blessing to others.
And how do you keep your team motivated despite of all the obstacles in life?
In as far as in our profession, for example, in my day job, in my company, motivation comes from, it is not about our work. It is not about what we do for a living. It is what makes us happy. If those things makes us happy, then free-flowing, our ability and our responsibility for our profession will come naturally. So a happy worker, it transcends to being in a happy environment, and at the same time, it also gives an opportunity to be a happy servant to the profession. Now, on the side of we call it servant leadership. We can be a servant in our own organization if we are president or president-elect or any officer for that matter, because this also gives us an opportunity that we walk the talk and we continue to be a motivation also with other people. So that keeps me motivated, and that's also an avenue to overcome obstacles. So negativism and of course struggles and issues, that has no place for us to continue serving forward our community.
All right. So how do you challenge yourself?
Always. My favorite motto has always been, he who dares to teach must never cease to learn. I always keep myself informed. I always keep myself updated with knowledge, with current events, with history, and all the things that we could use it as a tool to serve the community. So we do not understand the need for a community if we do not study the need for water, if we do not study the need for, like, if we think about feeding program, it's a one-shot deal. Even if you're going to have feeding program for 12 consecutive weeks, what could have been different if we studied that the primary need of the community is not only the feeding program, could have been also vaccination for the children, guidance for the parents, for financial literacy. And one thing also that is challenging our community is we are teaching our children to learn numeracy and literacy, but we neglected that the same parents of these children has also struggled adult literacy. So analyzing the challenges in the community will also help us really find long-term and sustainable solutions for our community.
And tell us about your company.
Thank you for the opportunity. I belong to one of the largest non-life insurance company in our country, and we serve virtually all non-life products, and our sister company also caters to life, health, and of course investment. But all in all, our profession, if I may say, it's not all about just insuring, but making sure that people understand risk management, risk mitigation, and of course, trying to find ways, as always, giving our clients the peace of mind. So if there's a fire incident, if there's calamity, knowing that those are the things that you cannot control, do you have the peace of mind when you previously insured your properties? And that I think is a noble profession and a noble company that serves our community.
Sir, unsa pa man imong mga current goals karon?
Well, the best part of being so much involved in the community is also an avenue to look at ways to improve all parts, all sectors. One of the flagship project of our club is the search for Most Outstanding Public School Teacher Award. This has been going on for 35 years already, and we've been very, very fortunate that our club was supported by noble individuals and families. I can't name them all, but we know that in volunteerism and in giving a helping hand, it's not really about the names and companies, but it's about the joy of the heart and emotional happiness of these people who are trying to help and who have been helping all throughout these years. So we have Project Uplift. We also have long-standing projects that also help us having fun fellowship and of course fundraising for our Oro Open Golf. But all in all, what really makes our club and all other clubs in District 3870 is always the opportunity to see recognizing or even helping all forms of the society. So last year's start of the pandemic gave us the opportunity that even until now, a mask, an alcohol, a sanitizer is still the best essential we can give. So we cannot just say that because we will be complacent because the pandemic is over or the pandemic can be overcome. But the basic tools, basic reminders of social and physical distancing, those are just small items that any Rotary Club can mobilize in the community and in the society. So all in all, we know your foundation saw that also. And this is also the best opportunity that we could combine our powers, not necessarily to solve all the ills in the society, but we can effect change one by one in a small little way.
Wow, that's very inspiring. Pero mag-break sa atong mga kamasa para sa atong entertainment update. Ania si Kamasang Joan. Kamasang Joan, pasok.
Salamat Kamasang Rosalie og karon para sa atong entertainment update. Sharon Cuneta bet nga mobida sa local adaptation ng hit series Dr. Foster. Nalipay ang mga fans ni megastar Sharon Cuneta human mag-trend ang pangalan sa ilahang idolo sa Twitter subay sa ilahang suwestyon nga ang megastar maoy kwaon nga lead actress sa Philippine remake sa series nga Dr. Foster. Tungod ani, nag-trending ang hashtag nga Sharon Cuneta Dr. Foster PH sa platform. Nalipay pudog ayo ang megastar bahin ini og nag-post sa mensahe nga OMG, would absolutely love to play her. Gikagubtan sa gihapon sa social media kung kinsa ang pwedeng mobida isip lead actress human kini gianunsyo sa ABS-CBN ug BBC. Samtang ginadungog po ang ngalan nila Judy Ann Santos ug Bea Alonzo nga pwedeng mobida sa maong series. Back to you mga kamasa.
Welcome back and you're still watching live here in Kapensa Masa. Og sa mga bag-o lang nagtanaw og naminaw karon ang atong smart communication question for today is: unsa ang giselebrar sa United Nations karong adlaw? Is it A, Labor Day, or letter B, World Press Freedom Day? If you know the answer, just text to 0908-555-1693 together with your name and address to win Smart Gigaload 99. Or pwede usab mo tubag pinaagi sa pag-post sa imong Facebook timeline with the hashtag Kapihan sa Masa Episode 122. The first 3 texters or viewers nga makatubag sa correct answer will be the winners. Alright, this portion is brought to you by 1st District Congressman Rolando Clarix Uy, kanunay nag-alagad sa katawhan, Turugan Kape and Smart Communication. We'll pause for a short break. Atong padayunon atong panaghinabi kang Sir Roa sa among pagbalik. We will be right back, mga kamasa.
Kapihan sa Masa.
Ang kapihan sa masa hatod kaninyo sa Secured Bank.
Alright, mga kamasa, padayon ta sa atong month's Freedom and Responsibility episode. Still with me is Mr. Clifford Jose Roa. Sir, now that you are very successful in your career, you have a great family, what one thing that makes you most proud?
Nothing can compensate the success in our profession, in our business, in our entrepreneurial intentions when we fail for our family. We still go back to the roots of the values that we keep our family intact, and amidst all the struggles and all the challenges, we always find solutions. We always try to be resilient to make our family better. So when we think of the opportunity that we could take care of our family, why not also take the initiative that if we can extend the help to other family, especially those who are in need. Again, it's not that we could solve all the world's problem, but one by one, little by little, if we can effect change, if we can inspire, if we can motivate others, that would be in itself is a success for me and a success for my family.
Wow. What are you passionate about, and do you have advocacy?
I always thought that I was born to be a volunteer. I always thought that not all things that we do in the society needs to be paid. Not all things need to be compensated. But at the end of the day, we still go back to what really makes a person happy. What gives me emotional happiness, and that is to help others. And if we're going to help others, either you get paid or either you get a big thank you or no thank you at all. What really makes me happy would really meant for me to become a volunteer for life.
I really agree to that, sir. No, the best thing in this world for me is priceless. No, so sir, tell us more about Rotary West of Cagayan de Oro and what do you do?
Thank you very much. Shout out to all the members, the officers, the board of directors of Rotary Club of West Cagayan de Oro. We just celebrated our 52nd anniversary last February, and our club produced so many district governors. We have been serving also in the district leadership. Some of our members have been very active. But what really makes our club thick is to effect change in the community, to effect change on its own membership. That what we do always embodies the motto of Rotary, and that is service above self.
Unsa man ang mga priorities karon sa Rotary West of CDO, sir? Pwede ba makig-partner ang Masa Foundation sa inyong mga future activities?
Kamasang Rosalie, for your information, we have been a partner of Masa Foundation all throughout these previous years. Maybe we just simmered down our relationship this past 2 years because of some circumstances and of course with the current pandemic. But definitely we share the same sentiments of how Masa Foundation saw the opportunity that small things matter when we also combine our resources. And our shout out and salute to our very amiable and a very helpful bro RD. Bro, we thank you for the opportunity that you have given to us You have been very helpful in the foundation, and this is an opportunity for us to rekindle and to find solutions to our society. We know that all in all, when we give the mask, when we give the sanitizer and alcohol, and we remind people to socially distance, when we continue to engage with them, we realize that their stomachs had been empty. We realized that they could not have a better shelter for them. We realized that they need jobs. They need support in any way we can. Those are opportunities that we see and we take on as a challenge, because there's really so much good things to do in this world. And with Rotary's service above self and with Masa Foundation's objective really to help, maybe for social enterprise and social advocacies, we know that with just one strategic meeting with your organization and our organization, we know we could do so many things and help solve some of the ills of our community.
True. And what piece of advice that actually changed your life that you want to impart to our listeners and viewers of Kapihan sa Masa?
It's no secret that I'm a victim of Sindong. I'm also a victim of Venta. And because I live along one of the areas here that is always hit by calamities and especially flooding. And these are the challenges that we continue to face. If I could find an opportunity to live somewhere, there are still many people who could still stay there for the rest of their lives because the options are limited. And struggles as a working student, struggles to find ways to belong to an organization or sector where my talent and skills could really be appreciated. Those are the same struggles that made me a better person, that made me a person that I could be served and I could serve to any sectors of the society. I always thought as being a director and a board secretary of Red Cross it's not about just looking for solutions to get donations and money and resources and equipments. If myself can stay healthy, and by the way, I'm happy to share that I donated 44 times already and going for my 45th this May 7th. Those are just little opportunities that maybe it's not at all boasting what we succeed in life, but when we share this to our social media in Facebook, in Twitter, in Instagram, maybe we could inspire healthy people to donate blood. Maybe we could effect that people needs to stay healthy and exercise and eat food that would not derail their health. And maybe this is an opportunity for us as we continue to help ourselves and we continue to stay healthy. We have the better opportunity to help other people and the community. So that's how we see on the group level and on a personal level, we have to be up to the challenge and we have to be resilient of all these struggles. After all, struggles are meant for us to become better, stronger, and equipped person for that matter.
Alright. Sir, na kay gusto i-greet or pasalamatan?
Well, of course, I'd like to greet my family, my wife, Taijin, who has been my number one fan and my number one supporter of all the things that I do. Kung pwede siya muuban, uban siya permi. Kung pwede muuban akong mga kids, unfortunately, they're at home also for their home studies. Shout out to my family, of course, with my mom, my brothers, my sisters, my nephews and nieces. Of course, I'd like to take this opportunity to greet my colleagues, especially my boss, Boss Noel, who have been helping me all throughout my growth as a professional. Also, my colleagues in our office and in our other parts of the country. I'd also like to greet the leadership of our club, headed by our incumbent president, Paul Balandra. And all those people who had been my mentor, shout out also to Engineer Almarco Brito, all throughout the struggle that I mentioned earlier, you just don't see that when people try to help others, they also need help. And when people help you, this is also the best way to replicate this with the people that needs help. So kaning mga kauban ako sa Rotary Club of West CDO, ila kong gitabangan all throughout my personal and professional struggles, but wala gini sila nangayo og bayad. So ang ila lang yung permi gina-remind sa kuha, if there's an opportunity once again to share this talent and skills and little resources, this could also be the best avenue to extend their service through our service and through the service of all Rotarians and all the volunteers. So thank you very much for all of those people who helped us along the way. And of course, thank you Dr. Juarez, Attorney Juarez, who have been there during my years in Capital University. Of course, the opportunity that Kapihan sa Masa, they had been there in our club activities before. They are here to help us promote this advocacy, and they will be here tomorrow and years to come for us to continue serving our community. So, boss and brother RD, dagang salamat sa imong crew, sa imong staff, and all the people who help us realize this advocacy to extend this service, of course, in this current age where internet and broadcasting is very much in the social media and in the extended media sector. So daghang salamat kayo sa atong pagtambayayong ug sa atong pagpanag-uban pa puhon-puhon.
Alright. In relation for today's celebration, World Press Freedom, what for you is man's freedom and responsibility?
As always been, that is a universal law that we have our freedom of speech. But maybe it's a given fact that we all have the right to say what we wanted to say. But in reality, we also have our own conscience. We also have our understanding that what we may say might hurt somebody. What we may say might motivate somebody. So why not use this platform of free speech? Why not use this extended platform of at any point of time you could post and shout out in your Facebook by saying you wanted to thank that taho vendor who continues to work his way to feed his family. Why not shout out to this organization who finds a way to help the community rather than bashing or saying something bad? Because at the end of the day, if we're going to help somebody, why say something ill? Why say something bad? If the opportunity for us to use this free expression and freedom of speech to help and advocate, wala may dautan sa Facebook kung atong buhato nato is atong isumbong para manindot kay nakita nato nga naay usa ka bata nga nagsakit nga nakita nato sa dalan, crippled or disabled or even have not eaten for 5-6 days. Why not post those things that we could ask for help rather than using this platform to hurt somebody? Especially when we have personal sentiments, we could actually approach the same person by a phone and not broadcasting in social media. So for me, at the end of the day, the free speech is there, but with the continued personal and community advocacy that we could make our lives better by having positivism and making sure that we encourage people to be resilient, that in itself is a great form of free speech. Thank you very much.
Wow, daghan kayong salamat, Mr. Clefford Jose Roa. He is the Assistant Vice President of Pioneer Insurance and Surety Corporation and also the President-elect of Rotary Club of West Cagayan de Oro. Thank you so much sa paggahinog oras na mo dinhi sa Kapihan sa Masa. Please continue to be an inspiration. God bless you and your family. Amping ka-permi, sir. Daghang kayong salamat. Para sa atong weather update, mobalik si Kamasang Joan. Kamasang Joan, pasok.
Sa Salamat Kamasang Rosalie og karon para sa dagan sa panahon diri sa atong syudad sa Cagayan de Oro, Misamis Oriental. Base sa AccuWeather, makasinati kita og 34 degrees, partial sunshine. Ang posibilidad nga makasinati kita og thunderstorm kay 1% and the probability of precipitation 3%. Ning subak ang adlaw kaganinang alas 5:25 sa kabuntagon ug musalop kini unyang alas 5:51 sa kahaponon. Back to you Kamasang Rosalie.
Thank you, Kamasang Joanne. Alright, for suggestions, comments, feedbacks, please get in touch with Masa Foundation's contact details flash in your screen. You can follow us in Facebook, Marian Foundation 1995, or Twitter and Instagram, Masa Foundation, or send us email at masafoundation.year1995@gmail.com, or you can call us or SMS us at 0917-678-8939. Please like and share our Kapihan sa Masa Facebook page and YouTube channel. Aya usab kamo kalimot na ang Masa Foundation adunay gipahigayon nga mga livelihood activities sama sa personalized face mask, mug printing, yarn, ID lamination, wellness center, hilot, and massage. Kini para dugang pag-alagad ug pagtabang sa atong mga PWDs beneficiaries. Amo pod giaghat kung kinsa ang kinasing-kasing nga gusto nga moalagad, magserbisyo, anda mahimong volunteer o gusto ba kaha mag-donate or mahimong benefactor either in cash or in kind. Or di ba kaha gusto mahimong sponsor o magpa-advertise dinhi sa atong programa sa Kapihan sa Masa, wherein all the proceeds will go to all our beneficiaries sa mga PWDs o para pod pagpadayon sa pagsuporta sa mga programa o serbisyo sa atong mga disadvantaged sectors. Please visit us at Masa Foundation Office, Building Capistrano, Yakapin Streets. Og daghang salamat sa pag-participate ni ining free load credit by Smart Communications. Ang tubag sa atong pangutana nga unsa ang giselebrar sa United Nations karong adlaw. Is it A, Labor Day, or B, World Press Freedom Day? Ang tubag is letter B, World Press Freedom Day. Congratulations to all our winners today. Dili usab nato kalimtan sa pagpasalamat ang atong mga sponsors. Thank you very much Masa Foundation Incorporation, Masa Technical Institute, Religious of the Assumption, CWS Party List, thank you very much. First District Congressman Rolando Clarix Uy, Honorable Governor Mamental Alonto Adyong Jr. of Lanao del Sur, Honorable Alam Lim, the ABC President, former Director of DPWH, Ma'am Beth Tupas Barroso, thank you very much. WTG Construction and Development Corporation, Secured Bank, Torogan Cafe, and of course, ang atong partner permi nga gapanghatag og load ang Smart Communications. And ato pong pasalamatan ang atong mga government agencies partners, ang Department of Labor and Employment, DTI, TESDA and PCSO, og RPN TV5 and the XKO CDO station, Ma'am Jean Zero Hijos. Thank you very much, Ma'am Jean, sa akong outfit for today. Daghang kaayong salamat. And once again, daghang salamat sa atong guests for today, Sir Clifford Jose Roa, the Assistant Vice President of Pioneer Insurance and Surety Corporation, and also the President-elect of Rotary Club of West Cagayan de Oro. Kami dinhi sa Kapihan sa Masa nang hinaot nga magpadayon gyapon kita mag-uban sa musunod nga mga adlaw og katuigan. Og wala na gid tay oras mga kamasa, og dinhi na lang kita kutob hangtod sa sunod nga higayon. Kini ang inyong ubos nga kamasa, si Kamasang Rosalie, nga magbilin sa inyo og mensahe nga you must be the first change you wish to see in the world by Gandhi. Unta maka-inspire na nga words sa atong tanan mga kamasa. Kung gusto nimo nga naay kabag-uhan mahitabo sa imong palibot, unta magsugod ang kabag-uhan sa atong kaugalingon, o di ba? So kami diri sa Kapihan sa Masa padayon nga manghinaot sa usa ka maayong adlaw sa atong mga kamasa. Sa Masa may pag-asa, ang Masa may buntag.
Nasayod ka ba kung unsa ang masa? Nasayod ka ba kung para asa ang masa? Ang masa kasangga sa mga kabos, duulanan sa mga waytingog. Ang masa bagong pag-asa ng masa. Makamasa ka ba? Kapihan sa Masa.
Ang Kapihan sa Masa hatod kaninyo sa Secured Bank.